Hello and welcome back for part 55 of my Creeping Death Let's Play campaign. Previously, Bogrub came to Fort Oberstyre and killed a bunch of Empire troops on the way, although we also kind of revealed a bunch more Ostland stacks in the area that fortunately don't look like they'll be too difficult for us. And I think I've done most of the movement of troops for this turn. Alright, we haven't moved Musk yet, okay. Yeah, so the plan is to attack Spike Peak next turn and basically wipe these dwarfs out. There's not much point standing too close to the settlement in case they do decide to launch an attack against us. No need to let them bring in their garrison troops, not that they would make a huge difference. So, stand there. Yep, raid for a nice amount of money.
Yes, boss.
Okay, and this hero hasn't moved. Let's see here.
Not Sky's will.
So, Black Iron Mine they just took recently. They can't recruit anything except Skaven slaves here, so presumably they're recruiting out of global recruitment. And it'll take them a few turns to get that going. Yeah, we can actually see, just from the military presence here, how many troops they have as well. So let's go get to Crookback Mountain, I think. You lose vision of the Skaven settlements every few turns, which is kind of bad, but also good, because you can get free experience from just exploring them again. Oh yeah, I kind of forgot about the siege of Mount Gumbad. Yeah, we're just sitting here and letting them come to us, though. There's no need to sally out. Yeah, and we're certainly... The warpfire throwers and rattling guns are far more dangerous in a field battle. Okay, this guy hasn't moved either. So maybe I could have him come round towards Karakadrin, see what things are like on that side. I don't think I need to go any further north here. I feel like these guys probably have another army. Yeah, there we go.
Insults to Horned Rat.
Yeah, these are certainly some dangerous units. I don't really want this army to be able to get down and help out their buddies at Mount Gumbad. They are a few turns away from being able to do that, particularly if I block them. 62%. Yeah, that looks like a good idea. Nice. Yeah, let's go straight for Cleanse Corruption in this kind of regions, both Skaven and Vampire Corruption to have to worry about. Right, we have a commandment here in Templehof. So all our stuff's moved, we just need to sort out building and buying things. Certainly want obedience and growth, kind of a no-brainer. Schwarzhafen, let's get that to tier 3. We have to take a turn off to repair stuff at Fort Oberstyre anyway. Now, this building. Public Order's tanking, although Corruption's not too bad here. And we've got a tier 4 obedience building right here already. So I don't need Public Order, but this building really is going to either be growth or defenses. Oh, okay. We can leave it. I was going to demolish it, but we can actually start growing this to tier 2 next turn. And then we need to get to tier 2 before we can start building the defenses anyway. So I guess the choice is just keep this making some extra money or switch it to growth right away. And I don't think we need to switch it to growth right away. It would be great to hold this territory now, but we'll just have to see exactly what happens in terms of whether we can sit here or whether, for example, Bogrub just has to go back and forth with Eschen because the vampires keep trying to come take it. I'm imagining they are going to take Eschen and actually occupy it this turn. Yeah, so for that reason I'm not going to bother even repairing that, I think. Okay, down here, Dragonhorn Mines is going to fall, so no point putting money into that. Yep, Eschen we just looked at. Zvorik can get to tier 3, but in one turn, Myrmidons can get to tier 4, so we'll wait for that. This though, yeah, 2 turns to build defenses. I think that's a good idea. Yeah, public order's kind of tanking here. I think we should turn off taxes. It's making us a bit of money, but not too much in the scheme of things, and a revolt here would be pretty inconvenient, I think. Yeah, part of this is penalty is going away because of Zwark. Yeah, just the instability from Zwark changing hands again. Okay, yeah, I'm not doing that. Okay, so let's go through the other settlements. I was wondering about whether I want to actually recruit a new army, not a full stack, but a smaller army. Oh, this got taken over by Savage Orcs, interesting. So they have 17 units right here. That is important to know about, I guess. So Carrick, 8 Peaks, Black Crag, potentially Iron Rock could be in a little trouble. Musk isn't too far away, but it just takes so many turns to travel across. If they just recolonize this, though, that army might also need to recover a bit. Well, we'll just have to see what happens. Yeah, I think in terms of recruiting new troops, I was thinking of recruiting troops out of Bitterstone Mine. So the walls are up here. We have 14 units in the garrison, but I'm a little concerned about, as soon as I move out with Raknik, who, like, we're almost halfway through the wire, like, Raknik needs to get down towards Galbaraz, take and hold that. And as soon as he moves out, we're kind of vulnerable here. So I was thinking of recruiting an army just to sit here and basically hold on to it. But that would be, ouch, yeah, that would just be a bit too expensive, I think. Alright, let's just go more systematically through these settlements, just see what else needs money spending on it. Okay, everything's fine over here. Yeah, Grunty Mingle make us quite a nice amount of gold in the end. Yeah, Grand Peak's almost fully done. Assuming we can hold on to this, we can get it to tier 4 soon-ish. Nothing to build in Black Crag. Yeah. I don't think I need extra defenses in Zufbar. Yeah, that's fine. Foster Gloom is trucking along. Schwarzhafen, yeah, we can also get this to tier 2. No reason not to do that. Barakvar, Akendorf, yeah, everything's fine here. Yeah, right, this situation also not resolved. Okay, but it looks like that's everything. So I do have some money free, but I don't really... I'd rather just sit on... well, it's not going to be quite 20,000, but this money in case there's a sort of emergency situation that comes up. I can recruit like half a stack between local and global recruitment anywhere I want. So let's hold off on starting a new army here or maybe in Ekrund for a turn or two. We'll have to just see how aggressive these orcs are. I don't think these armies are too dangerous. Like, I don't think they can take the defended settlements with the walls up. And I think everywhere else we don't need extra troops immediately either. We definitely need to keep making gold from fighting battles though. And taking more major settlements would be nice as well. Right, we have scrap. Let's get this scrap barding upgrade finished on all of my Arachnarok Spiders. I think Musk... Yeah, Musk needs the scrap barding as well. Great. It doesn't make a huge difference, but... yeah, we can afford it, so why not? Right, I think that's everything. Just make sure there isn't an army raiding us that I don't know about. Yeah, this army's here, can't attack us for a turn or two anyway. Doesn't look too big. Oh, there's an army at Grunty Mingle raiding us. Okay, I hadn't been aware of that. Right, and they are roughly here. So they could get to Grunty Mingle next turn. We'll see how strong they are. I mean, Grimgor has a reasonable amount of force in vision over this way. That was actually taken by the Savage Orcs, interesting. My feeling is that they're not going to have too strong a force at Grunty Mingle, but we'll have to wait for next turn. Yeah, these guys I know about. Yeah, there's another stack here that presumably is going to come and They can actually throw a lot of troops against us here. Yeah, I think it's fine. We probably will have to fight the battle manually, but it is just minors.
Not likely.
Yeah.
Fine.
Yep. Oh, right. So in Grunty Mingle, there's actually an army. There's a Savage Orc army and a army of Grimgors. Okay. Yeah, I hadn't actually realized that. So how about recruiting troops here? It might be better to do recruitment in Myrmidons actually, because we can sail down here in a turn. And I don't want to be stuck, if I get besieged over the end turn, I don't want to be stuck with the recruitment not going through. Yeah, we're just going to be recruiting basic Garbos, but that's fine. I don't think Frenzy is a good trait to have. Let's just go for this guy, Tricky Mudera.
The time's ready. Nasty magic's ready.
Yeah, I'll give him an Idol Carver too, because Public Order's not amazing up at Myrmidons. Not that he's going to stay here for too long. Right, I'm not going to give this guy great equipment, but I've got a bunch of sort of random crap, for want of a better term, that he can take. Yeah, we've definitely got a lot of arcane stuff. Yeah, maybe just a Power Stone. Oh, I've got some good stuff here as well. I've got a free healing potion. Don't think we need that on him. This is just not that effective on a Lord on foot, but I didn't have anyone else to give it to, so I guess I can give that to him. I don't get too much if I lose it. I'm going to stick a point into Root Marcher, but let's save his other skill points just to see. Yeah, that cost us a fair amount of gold, but we've got, yeah, we'll be fighting more battles, and we wouldn't really run out of gold even if we weren't fighting battles for 3 turns, so I think this is okay. Right, the issue then is that we need to turn on Extort Income in order to get a 4th recruit slot locally, which I do want. Oh, hold on, I've kind of screwed this up maybe, because I'm already using 5 global slots. Alright. I think I just go straight for Goblin Archers, because the garrison here... Yeah, it's mostly melee. I wonder...
Now they'll see.
I guess I can go 5 and 1. Just in case this army has to do some fighting in the field and I need a frontline unit. Yeah, I guess that's fine. So the army, I mean the units themselves are very cheap, it's just the supply lines penalty is catching us. Right, we won't worry about his skill points. Okay, I think that looks fine. So he can come down to Grunty Mingle, depending what the situation there looks like. Yeah, I think that's all. There was an Armor of Fortune. Yeah, is that better than Gambler's Armor? Physical Resistance 5. Yeah, that's better. Ward Save 8. Most of the stuff we're fighting is not doing magic damage. Physical Resistance 5 is better than the extra few, like 3% of Ward Save, I think. And we've got that healing potion as well. But I think as far as the healing potions go, we just have better stuff. Maybe I should have a healing potion on one of these lords. With a spider instead of a crown of command, but I don't feel very strongly about that. Okay, let's just leave it for now, I think. Actually, I just remembered something else. We should definitely assign the leadership squig for this guy. Yeah, even if we're not really doing much fighting with him. And the one that gives income from post-battle loot is kind of a no-brainer as well. Yeah, we have a bunch of these other sort of semi-useless equipment that, you know, throwing an extra leadership boost on Goblin Archers is such a tiny difference, but again, it's just free to do, so... Yeah, so what are we expecting of the end turn here? I don't think Clan Scry will fight us here, but maybe they do. Just heroes. Oh, you're doing what I was going to have my army here do. Okay, another small force there. Doesn't look too bad. Right, looks like the Golden Order is regrouping here. Stel and Clan Angon have a military alliance, okay. Well, we have troops able to wipe this lot out, which is good. Oh. Grimgor? Oh, right. No, this is good. I thought he was just attacking us with these two armies, and that looked like complete suicide mission, but he's brought in the Savage Orcs, who I don't think necessarily wanted to be part of this fight, but... Okay. Oh, this works for me. So what are we up against here? 2 units of archers there, 2 units of archers here. Their army's obviously going to be split apart. I don't know, I think we just absolutely destroy them. We sadly still probably lose Dragonhorn Mine to that other army. But... yeah, this is good for me, I think. Take out some of these enemies without having to expend our own movement. I think the reinforcing army from Totnuts with those high experience Boar Boy big ends is the scariest thing here. Right, where are they going to be coming from? So the enemy attacked us from the southeast, I believe. So the Savage Orcs, I think, are coming from over here. Yeah, reinforcements top nuts, it actually tells me. Okay, that's nice. So this army is... This army is just a completely melee-based group of, like, big guns or something, right? And Savage Orcs are in from this way. So, how about we go for the Savage Orcs first then? The other armies don't have much maneuverability. I don't want to leave my reinforcements from the War Army too isolated, but I do think we can just, like, do this. I'm really not scared of the troops in that initial, the army that's actually attacking us here. It's really tiny. Can even, yeah, let's put our melee goes out even further. If we just get, we probably want to just, yeah, we want to be in missile range of the edge of the map, but not just right in their faces. I mean, there are a lot of just, like, crazed Savage Orcs, right? So they're not exactly, you don't necessarily want to be right in their faces, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Yeah, Raknik and the Arachnarok Spider can come from this flank. I think this looks okay. We'll have to just sort of navigate the wire reinforcements up. I don't think we need their help fighting against this army. We'll have to just kind of see how this goes. Probably just have you back a little... Oh, right, that's the edge of the deployment zone. Yeah. Yeah, our summoned Spiderlings are going to be useful here for sure. And we also have... Oh, I've got a Crown of Command here. Alright, we do have all these debuffs. Yes, but we don't have... Arcane Conduit just yet. Okay. So in come the Savage Orcs. Hello. Nice to meet you.
Great Shaman!
Ah, shoot. I got that down too late. That's bad. Didn't want that unit routing, but should be okay, I think. Now, has that cavalry come on yet? I'm not sure it has. Enemy lord's dead. Okay, well. Nice. So these wyverns try to get into action right away. Same with these boar boys. We're taking a little damage over here, but it really doesn't look too bad for us. Yeah, the cavalry's come on, but they're just stuck right here in front of our archers getting annihilated. Yeah, this was a good start, I think. We just destroy the strongest enemy army immediately. Okay, we don't really need the boar boys' help over here, honestly. Yeah, this army's just done for. A lot of them are surviving, getting off the battlefield, but yeah. No, that's fine. We can more or less annihilate these other two armies, I think. Not leave many survivors. Speaking of, let us redeploy here.
Moving fast!
Took a bit of damage on a couple of our melee units, that's okay though.
Moving fast!
See if I can have these boar boys run off their archers. Everyone here, yeah, just get up the hill. Don't worry too much about formation there, I think.
Shifting!
Wiped everything out here, yeah. Okay, they've got nasty skulkers and their lord who looks to be on a boar. Okay. Get some movement debuff down on top of them. Okay, there's orc boys here as well. Yeah, nasty skulkers. Not going to get it done against Arachnarok Spiders. Okay, how's the battle line here looking? Very good. On we go. Oh, boar boys. They took a lot of damage, but boar boys and the wyverns doing a reasonable job at taking out the enemy backline over there. Probably just go for the general. And this poor army, which is all just sort of big uns, are arriving far too late. And yeah, we're just going to be able to take them apart with our reformed archer line, I think. That was an incredibly squeaky wah. Oh, speaking of wah. Right. What's this unit? Oh, a feral wyvern is going berserk and getting a bit beaten up by their general there. Alright, no big deal, I think. Yeah, now the thing though is whether we don't want our boar boys engaging in melee with their big guns. We just want them to have to run into the missile fire. But I do want to position myself such that I can take them down. You know, actually kill these units. How are things over this way? Oh, we've got this unit of orc boys that's refusing to break. Yeah, it's where Wyvern took a bit more damage than I would have liked. Hidden foes, what is that? Oh, just nasty skulkers. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, these guys are on force march too. Right, they are not in for the best of times. Okay, we killed this stuff? Yes. And you killed them too. This weapon come flying over this way. You come in over here. Don't really Yeah, I don't know why it's taking us forever to kill this one unit of, of Orc boys, but they aren't doing too much damage to us back, I guess. Okay, army over here. Yeah, advance. Now, what are these Orcs trying to do? Don't know. There's really no excuse not to just completely annihilate this army, I think. Given they're on forced march, and we can basically just envelop them.
Great Shaman!
Yeah, let's kill this general.
Get him! Take that!
Okay. We want to... Right, that Orc Boar unit, or Orc Boar unit's not getting wiped out. Okay, yeah, right, I got...
Here come the spells!
Because I was talking about wiping this army out completely, but they're on force march. They're getting wiped out regardless, actually, which is fine, of course.
Great Shaman!
Okay, so now they're kind of coming into melee. Let's have you maybe come chase after that unit that is not too low to be wiped out just yet. We know that they've got... Yeah, I was going to say, we know they've got nasty Skulkers. I think it's time to just right-click at these poor guys.
Talks to me!
Yeah, they look like they're just going to not stand and fight for much longer, which makes sense given how much damage has been done to the rest of the army. Okay, good. We're in friendly territory, I believe, here. Not 100% on that, but I think we should be replenishing of the... like, for our next turn. Heal up some of this damage, which is good.
Moving fast!
Okay. So these units are all getting wiped out. It's just a question of a tiny bit of extra post-battle loot, I guess, from actually killing them here. Alright, that unit's completely done. I do kind of like the Feral Wyverns. They're not... they're a little fragile in melee. The one of them lost like half his health fighting the Orc Lord in that reinforcing army. They don't have much in the way of melee defense. The armor's not terrible. They're very fast though, which is good. They're definitely more useful to have in the War Army than just like generic, more just generic Gobbos or Orc Boys. Yeah, so we're just running stuff down for the sake of making a little extra money at this point. Which is a fine reason to run stuff down, I guess. Alright, you should be actually chasing them though. The Bull Boys performed okay here. They actually took a fair amount of damage themselves. I guess they were involved in a reasonable amount of fighting. But yeah, they did okay. There's too often the Bull Boys, especially low experienced ones, just sort of charge into an enemy unit and like, you know, charge bonus 60, well that sounds great, but then they just get bogged down in melee and they don't kill that many entities with the initial charge, even if they did damage. The enemy just like stands back up and smacks them and the Bull Boys lose en route. Usually how that one goes. Okay, are we killing this dude? Not super convincingly. I think that is worth 500 or 1,000 gold, killing the general rather than letting him just get wiped out by being on a forced march. We killed the Savage Orc Lord commanding the Savage Orc reinforcements in like 5 seconds at the beginning of the battle. That was definitely good. Right, that unit looks dead. Yeah, let's call it. Close victory. That's a... yeah. I guess that partly reflects the fact that despite the enemy choosing to make the attack, you know, we were stronger somehow. Although the balance of power wasn't really in our favor. I think that should have been a decisive victory. We lost a little over 10% of our main troops. Ooh, 7,000 loot though. That I cannot complain about. I guess we didn't kill all that many in this army. That's fine though. They get a turn, but we blocked their movement, so they're just stuck here. Right, and this army looks like they survived, but they were the ones on forced march, I believe. Okay, so 350 loot, and that's kind of crappy. 12% replenishment is not though. Yeah, let's just grab that. So this guy should be just dead, this army. Yeah, he just disappeared. Dragonhorn Mines, though, is going to fall to this other army. Yeah, I mean, with just 5 melee units, we can't... We're just, like, outclassed on the melee department. Nothing we can do here. Raknik will have to grab this back when he comes down. Oh, well, at least they occupied it rather than raising it. Right, and that other army of Grimgors did show itself at Grunty Mingle. Sylvania going to come down here again? No, they're not. Interesting. Oh, that's good for me. They must be fighting somebody else. Oh, had a guy wounded here. That's a little annoying. Wheel Rat. I don't think I care too much about what he's doing here. All my settlements in the north are defended. Ah, this army though. Well, Musk is right there, and that army didn't look too strong. Yeah, we'll just block this army as much as we can. Make sure it doesn't get to Mount Gumbad before that other army is going to launch the attack against us. Yeah, he's running away. Understandable. Now these armies are blocked, I guess. Oh no, they have a change of heart. Funnily enough, it's Gotrek who's retreating and the other lord who's coming closer. Seems like the wrong way around. Okay, so they didn't come to join an attack on Mursk. I guess they didn't have the movement and they couldn't risk the underway. So we'll have to take care of them later, but that's fine. Oh, right. We knew that was going to happen, I guess, or suspected it. Uh-oh. Okay, this is a problem now. I saw a lot of trolls in that army. Yeah, and Grimgor and the Top Nuts are our allies. They are going to support each other in this siege battle. Okay, so I guess one question is how strong are the enemy forces right here?
Let me think about it.
It's good that it's a smaller army that's actually laying siege because that means they build siege equipment that much slower. That extra money we made from fighting that battle of the Entern is a big deal. With the replenishment, even our war reinforcements are in decent shape and our main army of Raknik is at full health, so that is great. Oh, well the Savage... Maybe the Top Nuts army was also in forced march and wiped out. I think it must have been because I blocked them with my hero here. So there's no way they could have gotten away from this area. So I think we just managed to take them out without using movement too. So it's quite tempting... It's tempting to come just kill this guy, then just force march towards Dragonhorn Mines, since we can't get there this turn anyway. Right. So this situation here looks fine. Grunty Mingle looks kind of screwed, if I'm honest, though. So let's see exactly what we're dealing with.
Violence!
Oh, he went full trolls. Holy cow. I've never seen the AI do this before. These are the Savage Orcs as well. Ah. The trolls are kind of dangerous on the AI side. They've got lots of weaknesses when it, it feels like when you're playing as them, but a mass of trolls is actually a pretty scary prospect. Alright, but the main army, yeah, the main army is not dangerous. They couldn't have taken this on their own for sure. Yeah. Nasty Skulkers, yeah, just a sort of medium army, but this is a problem. Well, okay. I guess the good thing is that these units are strong once the gates come down. And these troops, and like, this stuff is not going to be that great at knocking the gates down. I still don't think we can hold off all these guys, though. The other problem here is that there's these silly Sartosans who are actually blocking my troops here from getting to Grunty Mingle. Yeah, that is definitely a pain. And this is not a super strong army, but 12 units is still going to be enough to deal with basic Goblin recruits. So we've ended up being a little outpositioned here, basically. Well, I think we might have to just sit tight in Grunty Mingle. It's taking up a lot of enemy force here. Grunty Mingle's useful, but not that important, and can be rebuilt pretty quickly. So I'm not going to worry too much more about it, I think. I am a little unclear what I should do with this army. If we leave it at sea, we just get attacked by the Sartosans. We might be better just building more force in Myrmidons. Yeah, okay. Let's see how other things resolve themselves. Because we've got some stuff to sort out here. So I can force march up with Gogurt and sally out with this army, and that's surely going to break the siege and drive this Skaven army away. We can also then try and block. Well, we should probably do a block attempt first, and it should either be on the dwarves again. Oh, they're sitting here recruiting. Okay. Yeah, I really
Need my warp token stash.
obviously really want this this quintet of Arachnarok Spider recruitment to come through. Okay, let's do this first. So what I can do, I can force march then come out of force march, because my movement, there's a kind of artificial movement reduction from the wire army, so I should still be able to chain stance here, and I can, yeah. So let's make ourselves as strong as possible here and sally out. I think there's no way the Skaven stand and fight this. Actually, with that in mind, I'd rather they did stand and fight, so let's come out of encamp stance. Yeah, they retreated. Okay.
The council is disappointed.
Now I think I want to try and block their movement. Oh shoot, misclicked on that. Only 52% though. Yeah, because we can't attack them, obviously. Yeah, the best we can do is just go into encamp stance. We are technically in reinforcement range, which is good, but these are Skaven and they can ambush attack us. We can reduce the chance of that with this, plus 75% ambush success chance. If they attack us and the ambush fails, we absolutely destroy them. I mean, that would basically be the battle that they just retreated from. In terms of order of turns, the Skaven go before the dwarves. This is a pretty low level. It's a pretty low level general. His chance of ambushing us here is not going to be high. I wonder if the dwarves are maybe scarier, and because of the higher block chance, they're the ones I should block or try to block against. Yeah, I think I've talked myself into that.
On it. Mork wants me. Mork says what?
Nice job. Okay. They were probably sitting here just still trying to crank units out of global recruitment anyway, but that's fine.
The iron hammer weighs heavy in my...
Yeah, Balagor's still kind of trying to recover from the stack we took off him before. We really need to try and deal with these armies and actually get out towards, for example, Karak-Kern or Karak-Izor. But it's just been difficult. Yeah, so I think I know what I'm doing with Raknik. This guy... We could block Wheel Rat. Do I even care, though? Oh, I should maybe see what's... Yeah. A lot going on. So Mash One Eye, or One Finger, excuse me, he's on his Wyvern. He's, yeah, reasonably high rank. It's only 15 units, though. We've got 20... Yeah, we have a full stack defending Karak 8 Peaks here. I mean, not fantastic units, but still... Let's see exactly what he has. Ooh, I don't like his odds here. I think we just sit tight. I think we can hold the walls here. Again, not the best force at attacking walls. Yeah, I think this is okay, unless they bring up more reinforcements. And we just wiped out the army that was kind of close-ish and able to come over. So this situation doesn't look too bad. They don't have another stack here, no. Yeah, so Wheel Rat's kind of getting away. I'm just weighing up whether I care about blocking him.
Bad plan scheme.
So, I mean, they only have this left. I guess the Lizardmen... Oh, the Lizardmen have actually lost their hold over here. Oh, I see. I see. Because these guys are not fighting the Greenskins. Oh, they also have 2 territories.
Of Skaven blight.
The last defenders have actually conceded more territory than I expected to the top nuts. Interesting. I was all ready for a big showdown between us and the Lizardmen, but the Lizardmen just sort of overextended themselves, I guess. So yeah, so now the Skaven have these 2. Like I was saying, all of my settlements here are well defended.
No point.
Let's try and block him anyway.
Me. I serve. Stop.
No, we failed. Okay, well, let's see where he wants to go, I suppose.
Nasty.
And here we should be able to kill this guy, then force march towards Dragonhorn Mines, get their next turn, which is all we can hope for. And this army's too weak to take another settlement. They can't threaten Ekrund or Bitterstone Mines, so this situation's fine, I think.
Fine.
Yeah, this guy can't retreat because he fought and lost already, so we just kill him. 8% replenishment's kind of crazy, but we're at full health, so I guess it doesn't... Yeah, that's why it doesn't actually give us anything.
This magic is real.
Yeah, so now if we come and stand about here...
Yes.
We'll be in our own territory, we'll be in range to attack this next turn. Oh, we can actually hop over the border and raid. Yeah, that's better. Nice, okay, good. What are we doing with Raknik? I want to pick this up at some point, but we really don't need missile resistance as a priority at this point. I guess we go for... Honestly, I don't think reducing the enemy power recharge rate is even worth it. We just aren't fighting many enemy wizards. So Gelt has been very dangerous, but he's up in the north, and Raknik's never really going to be dealing with him at this point, I think. So yeah, let's stick the 4th point in there. Okay, so Bogrub, I mean, pretty obviously we can just wipe this army out and make it back to Oberstyre. I don't see any reason not to do that. Here, yeah.
Now they'll see.
There's no way we can attack here this turn though, right? Because of the river, yeah.
Ready.
Oh, we can use the underway to hop over though. Okay. What about the moot? I think I should move my heroes first here. I know enough about the situation up this way. Bogrub's just going to come back to Fort Arborstire. We could try and block Gotrek.
Never!
Mork says what? Let's get stabby.
Potentially kill him next turn.
Dork wants me.
Oh, you know what? Let's use your movement fully beforehand. Maybe get over as far as even seeing what's invert bad.
Hey! Just go. Move in.
Yeah, not quite. Military presence 7. Okay, so they are building a new stack there.
Dork still. Best idea yet.
Oh, my success chance actually dropped from when I was doing the action out of this region than out of this region. I don't know if that's just a kind of visual error and that when he's back in this region it was the same as initially, but no, it's interesting. Hadn't noticed that before.
What do you want?
Yeah, I think I care about what's coming from like this direction.
Underway.
Because if I'm going to leave Schwarzhafen unprotected, I don't want to lose the money I've been investing in developing it. But it looks like we're fine here. Yeah, no extra military presence in Averheim. Nice. So what are they recruiting?
Sigma, no!
Oh, they have the foundry in Averheim. Okay, so they are recruiting the high-tier gunpowder units there. Fair enough.
Anything you say.
I think I just march as far as I can into their territory with Sly Beardburner here, going to encamp stance. It could go into ambush stance, but we need a little bit of replenishment, and extra 500 gold is not bad at all. Yeah, we're leaving the Skaven here. They can't get to us in one turn though by the looks of it. Let's have this hero come up to Carrick Dromar. We don't need him at Grenstadt. And Scarfag. Okay, his War Army is not at full strength. I could take the Moot. We could leave this to Sly Beardburner. Yeah, I mean my army here is fairly basic units, but it's going to be strong enough to take this. How much can they sort of recruit out of one more turn? Not that much, I think. Yeah, let's leave that. Let's come occupy the Moot. Alright, I guess I can do this fighting with Bogrub first. Yeah, that army retreated. That army retreated really far. We still got them though, and we can force march back to Fort Arborstire. I'm hoping I can auto-resolve this. Yeah. Good. And let's go to money. And that general was just killed outright. Good.
Oh, get here.
Excellent. Yeah, so let's just attack and we can loot and occupy the moose, I think. Yeah. Skaven can't get to us in one turn. I don't think they can. So yeah, no, I'm pretty sure. Even I'm thinking back from because it's kind of messed up with the War Army movement penalty, but I'm thinking back to the campaign with the vampires, and I don't think you can do the move from Schwarzhafen to Carrick Dromar on normal march without a bunch of extra movement boosts. So let's make this attack.
Time to fight.
We could just occupy rather than looting. Yeah, this is another one we can auto-resolve. Yeah, I don't really care about taking a little extra damage on the War troops. You know what, let's just occupy it at tier 3. The Moot is the only settlement, it has like its own region, so public order could be a bit of a problem here. So keeping it at higher tier probably makes sense. And we weren't making too much gold from the loot anyway. Oh, we took it at tier 2. Alright. Do we have a building? No, there's no kind of unique building here for us. That's fine, I guess. I think we want to demolish both these though. We might get gold eventually, but we need growth and we need walls. Okay, but this situation all looks fine. The poor Empire guys can't even use the underway to bypass the river, so there's no way they can get to Schwarzhafen. It's really important to remember stuff like that with the terrain. It's easy to overlook that the enemy is actually affected by that as well. Okay, Scarfag, what are we doing with you? I think just upkeep down, renowned and feared, and also grabbing the Arachnarok Spider, which he's pretty close to now. Yeah. Okay.
No, need my warp token stash.
Yeah, a bit of a question mark over what that Skaven army does. Unfortunately, it's also possible that Zvorak gets attacked, but there's not much I can do about that. Yeah, that was the level up for this lord. I still don't know what to do with him. Let's do something else. Take care of the stuff that I do know what I'm doing, like Musk. Yeah, Musk is coming in here and killing dwarves. So what's the way to do this? They've got 3 stacks. Well, they've got 3 armies here. Yeah, one of them is in the settlement. No reason not to lightning strike. Yeah, I think I want to attack and lightning strike this one first.
Stop that!
No, I should attack and lightning strike the larger one first, then fight everyone else at once. Yeah.
Bring the bad move.
Yeah, we're removing our own reinforcements, but that's no problem. We know that the auto resolve is pretty generous with Musk's army against minor stacks. So let's just kill them. Yeah, very generous, I would say. Oh, now we can make the attack here. Perfect. He's going to retreat though, isn't he? Yeah, I think he would retreat if I made the attack like this. So that means we should just hit Spike Peak and kill all of them. Yeah, we can auto-resolve this again. Very good. So that wipes out all the dwarves here. Yeah, very acceptable losses. I could have fought these battles manually. It's a little... It'd be a little tedious. I would have used my faster units to try and pull parts of their army around. I would have used Musk's magic, I think, to very good effect against massed, just slow infantry. Now, for Spike Peak, there's kind of an argument for just occupy again here. Yeah. This is a bit of a different scenario because it is going to be harder for us to hold this, but I felt like... sacking it. No, I don't know. Maybe I should have looted. So it came in at tier 2. It came in with a boss's tent, which is fine, although not really a building we need. So this guy's without a settlement now. Yeah, so he's going to be... He can't actually reach us here. But he's probably going to try and just besiege Karakazul out of kind of desperation. We lost our hero up this way. That shouldn't be too big a deal. Yeah, we're basically replenishing. Yeah, that worked perfectly fine.
Nasty magic's ready.
We might be able to get away with getting this to tier 3. And getting walls up. We should probably go for that. Yeah. I don't think the Savage Orc troops right around us here. We know where some of their other armies are. Okay.
Now they'll see.
Yeah, your job is blocking this dude again.
Just go.
And he stayed in Force March, which should make your life, well, your job that bit easier.
you, boss. Let's get stabbing.
Good stuff.
Foolish thing, no.
Yep, no change down there. It's very rare that the AI just sits here and besieges without attacking. I feel like... So it says the 6 turns before we run out of supplies. I don't think they'll besiege even for those 6 turns. I think they... Like, if they think they're too weak, they'll just break off the siege and leave. So I think they're planning to attack us and launch the assault. So I'm not concerned about the fact that we will eventually get starved out. In practice, it just so rarely seems to come down to that against the AI.
The tribe's ready.
Yeah, this turn's definitely gone pretty well for us. We're doing fine on the gold front again, which is great. We should be able to get this completed. I mean, an enemy army could come besiege us, but like, it's just kind of a... If the Skaven ignore this army and can besiege Karak and Gazar just to cancel our recruitment, it's just kind of a suicide move, so I doubt they'll do that. We should also recruit out of local, because we've got 2 slots left in this army. So, what state is... I mean, how useful is this army going to be? I mean, this is decent. Still. They've actually got a reasonable number of missile units there. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 here. So I think we want more frontline. Yeah. Okay, looks good. So what are my options here? I've got enough money coming in. I think I can recruit this up to a full stack. And... I don't think I can really get in to help here, though. It's too bad I don't have any units available that are actually good against trolls. I mean, stuff like the Spider Rider Archers can kite them around, but... not really kill them very effectively. Yeah, everyone else has moved. Alright, let's keep recruiting. If Grunty Mingle falls, it falls. I don't really want to... I think I could... I don't want to sort of rush down here because there's just the problem, again, at being stuck at sea. There's also this army here, which is only a problem if we are at sea, but they would come attack us. And yeah, we can't beat that for sure. So let's just sit tight. And I guess... yeah, I've got 6 units to recruit again. Public order here. I'm going to have to cancel this. We're just losing public order too quickly. It means we get 1 less recruit slot, but frankly, I don't know that that's a huge deal. Let's just keep recruiting like this. Still no need to spend those level up points. I know where most of them are going to go, but like maybe the situation kind of calls for a bit of extra magic rather than going down the blue line, so that's why I'm leaving it. Okay. And... yeah, so let's try and get this to tier 3, and let's try and get defenses up. Fort Oberstyre, yep, let's get that to tier 2 as well. Damage building. Well, now they've moved troops out. I'll repair this. I'm not going to invest in this other slot. Public order here is struggling again. So we've almost got the vampiric corruption below 50%, but not quite. Yeah, we need even more untainted here, ideally. Okay, and we can go for growth and obedience in the moods. That's good. Yeah, I think public order is going to be okay here, and I can just keep the taxes on. So let's go around all my settlements and just check on how much money we need to spend on building. It would be nice not to have to spend much, but if it's a good upgrade, then generally my strategy is to just put the money into it and worry about it later. Yeah, at least we keep making money while we're besieged here. I'm not concerned about this situation. I think it's like Mount Gunbed. The enemy will just besiege us and attack in a few turns, but we can hold them off. Cragmere got to tier 3. That's really nice. Yeah, public order here was fine. Yeah, definitely worth investing in that. And, yeah, Karakan Khazar gets walls up if it's not besieged this turn. Yeah, I think the main thing over this end turn, we might have to fight a siege battle, but I think the main thing is what that Skaven stack does. Whether it just runs away or whether it goes for the ambush attack on Gogrit's army. Yeah, we don't do any of these other upgrades. Okay. And I don't have another big boss slot open. No, I don't. It's good to keep checking that though. Okay, next turn. What you got for us, Clan Scryer? Steel technology. I'll allow it. Ah, they're running away. Good. They're going to attack Zvorak. Alright, whatever. We knew that this was a possibility. They are digging for treasure, okay? They pulled that army out of Grenstadt. Okay, well Grenstadt now is definitely essentially being conceded. Dwarf heroes up to no good, but not really doing anything. Okay. Oh, Grimgor himself is over here. Ooh, and Manfred took Needling. Interesting. And there's this Clan Mulder army over that direction too. We'll have to check which Empire factions he's actually fighting against. Okay, Wheelrat's bailing. Yeah. Good. This army besieging Bitterstone Mines seems a little desperate. I'm not sure they even have half a stack there. Alright. Where the heck is this? Oh! Right. This is the Skaven. This is the first battle I fought against Clan Ferric, who've been my neighbours just up north of the Forest of Gloom the whole campaign. So he hopped over with the underway and we can intercept him. Yeah, absolutely we should do this. He's rank 14, although he's just a warlord, so he doesn't have magic or anything. He's got some Gold Chevron experience units that have probably just been sitting there for like 60 turns of the campaign. I mean, these are the 3 dangerous units, but even without my war army, I think we shouldn't have any trouble here. Alright, I'll end this video here and then start next time with this underway interception. I think these odds are kind of crazy. We're basically going to smash them. So anyway, the campaign is chugging along, but progressing. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you for the next part.